Just a quick disclaimer, this is a video I agreed to do for Ubisoft quite a while ago before this channel actually became a Minecraft channel, and there won't be anything like this again in the future. Anything like this will be posted to my new channel called Vikkstar123, which I'm going to be starting a Cube World playthrough on and all sorts of other games, so feel free to check out that channel and subscribe to that one. It will be linked in the description. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hey guys, it's me, Vikkstar123 with some Ghost Recon Online gameplay. This is a free-to-play game by Ubisoft that I've been really enjoying playing recently, and I wanted to share with you guys, let you guys know about it, how the game works, all that great stuff. If I had to describe it in a nutshell, I'd say it's a cross between Gears of War and Counter-Strike Source. That is what I would have to say, and the fact that it's free-to-play is just amazing. Took me a load of bullets to kill that guy because I was just getting used to the game. At this point, I was not the best, and you don't start off with very good kit. You have to earn all that stuff. So I was using the very basic kit. I think I did alright, considering I didn't really know what was going on. The guys I was playing against were actually really accurate, so that's what was going on in the gameplay. So basically, the premise of it is you have two different teams. You know, it's a cool shooter game. The game mode we're playing here was a domination type game mode where there were, you know, 5 different flags, and you have to capture all of the enemy flags to win, well, all of the flags on the map to win, and or it's just when the time limit is reached, whoever has the spent the most time with flags capped, very similar to domination on Call of Duty. That is the parallel I would draw. And yeah, there's loads of different classes and weapons. There are 3 main classes, so and they all have, you know, different pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages. The assault class is the one I was playing. It was the premier offensive fighter, so of course I'm gonna go with it. Basically, its main role is just to fight, be in the thick of things. It's actually slower, but it has more armor than the other classes, mainly using assault rifles and shotguns. Although I didn't really find the shotguns to work that well on any of the maps, so I was using the assault rifles. And you also get some abilities. You get Blitz and Heat. So Blitz allows the player to rush an opponent with a shield and knock them down, and that is a scary thing to come up against. It really is. And the Heat ability causes a microwave effect which stuns the enemy, and if they're low health it will kill them. So there's also the Recon class. I probably should have used that because this is Ghost Recon, but it's basically a light and fast, light armoured role, and they get sniper rifles primarily. Now, these maps, again, we were playing weren't too great for sniping. I did get quick scoped by one guy a few games ago. That guy just wiped me out there. But, yeah, basically, their abilities are Cloak and Oracle. So, Cloak, self-explanatory, makes them invisible for a short time, and Oracle is Sonar, so it basically detects the enemies and highlights them for you. And you'll probably see this in the game. You'll see it at some points when I'm looking towards the enemy team. You'll see that, well, you know, their little hitbox appears behind the cover they're hiding behind, which is pretty useful from teammates to be using. And also you'll see that I have like the kind of like points between me and my teammates, and the teamwork is a huge essential element of this game. You really have to push up as a team, make sure you're covering each other. I'm not sure if it's already happened yet, but there was one moment where basically I got screwed over because my teammate wasn't covering me. Took those guys off the B flag, which is right here, which I'm going to capture. It's also really cool to have health hit points in the top corner, because that's something that you don't often get in FPS games, but it is really useful just to see how much kind of health you do actually have. It regenerates slowly while you're in cover. So as you can see here, I'm in cover, it's going to start regenerating, I'm capturing this flag also. So you've got to push forward and capture one more flag to win the game. So yeah, the Recon has got those abilities, and the Specialist, they basically support fighters, and they have basically devices that give their team a tactical advantage. They carry regular kind of medium armor, which gives them maneuverability and protection. Basically, the armor, the way it works is the stronger the armor, the slower you move. And yeah, this is it. My teammate wasn't really covering that side of the map. I was hoping he would be, and I just got destroyed by that guy there. Although he gets destroyed with a grenade just there. That's priceless. But yeah, you do need to kind of push up as a team and make sure you're covering each other. There's actually a good example of that when I respawn. So yeah, the Specialist player, he gets, you know, regular armor, well, medium armor. So it's a combination between speed and durability. And they get LMGs, and the LMGs, actually, there was this one guy and he was destroying me with the LMG. I'm not sure what his name tag was. I'm sure I'll remember it soon when he does eventually kill me. So they get LMGs and shotguns, although most use the LMGs, and then they can get kind of hybrid pseudo assault rifles later on when they've unlocked them. And their abilities are Blackout and Aegis. And Blackout is an area effect EMP that stuns enemies and fries their abilities, and Aegis is a force field that is generated in a bubble format and deflects both bullets and grenades. The bubble is big enough to encapsulate several teammates as well as the specialist that generated it, so that's pretty useful for capturing points. And here, this is the point I was mentioning before. Basically, this flank here, I'm protecting my teammates because this guy, if he'd have carried on up that path, he would have come up behind my teammates and done damage to them. So just by coming in this direction, I was able to offer quite a lot of support. And actually right here there's a pretty neat play. I'm surprised I managed to pull this off. So here I'm just covering, but I can hear the shots coming from my right on the other side of this truck, and this should have been pretty much suicide, but I managed to dive it around and then pick up the guy on the floor. Methods, getting my revenge kill there. And just before I'm about to get killed, I just sprint straight back out of there, and you know, with pretty much most of my health. Then I wait for this guy. I see him walking past. I'm not actually sure how he managed to kill me. The LMGs are quite good for hip firing, so that's probably all it is. I actually clock him on the side there, hit him once, nearly take him out, and then I come down here, and then bam, he's already shooting for me. So I get taken out, but yeah, we were just pushing for that third point over there, pretty much, and that is what we were doing in the game. Also, coming back to the kind of teamwork feature, you can form clans on the game, you can do online competitions, you know, make your own squad, all that kind of stuff, and it actually does get really competitive. On one of the games I had a guy talking in game chat trying to coordinate everyone, and we destroyed it in that game, but this is the one I wanted to show you guys. Again, an enemy was capturing B, was not going to let it happen, just go in there and loose out the shots, but unfortunately his teammate comes around and picks me up, and yeah, that is just about it for the video. So this is Ghost Recon. If you guys want to check it out, there will be a link in the description that you guys can check out the game. Let me know what you think about it, and I will see you guys soon.